Ted Streuli, editor of the Journal Record, joins us to discuss stories making headlines in business. Ted, Sandridge saw two of its executives step down this week.
Those were both executive vice presidents on the core business production side. There was also a promotion at that level this week, but it was a big week for Sandridge. There were some more maneuverings on the board to get rid of a poison pill that's in their bylaws with TPG Axon, the activist investor that's forced a lot of those changes. The other big news out of Sandridge this week was that since they've sold off a chunk of their business, they no longer plan to inhabit the former Braniff building that they're renovating on their campus. Instead, that 90,000 square foot Class A office building is going to be leased out at $22 a foot. 3 other energy companies have already shown interest in being the new tenant.
Chesapeake made waves by beating analysts' expectations and selling a subsidiary. Give us the details on that.
They sure did. You know, they had a substantial profit for the quarter compared to about $15 million compared to a $71 million loss for the same period last year, so a huge turnaround. And they sold a midstream asset in the Mississippi and Lime to Sem Group for $300 million cash. That's expected to close later in the quarter.
Oil and natural gas producers in Osage County are asking for donations to hire a lobbyist in Washington.
They sure are. The producers there have been fighting some rule changes. That is the one county in which oil and gas production is not overseen by the Corporation Commission here, but rather by the federal government. And the new rules are not to their liking, so they're going to try to raise some money to fight them.
A Tulsa-based coal producer announced some impressive increases for the first quarter. Tell us about that.
Alliance Resource Partners just blew away Wall Street expectations this week. They were up more than 24% with net income of almost $103 million.
An Oklahoma City restaurant is going from downtown to Cowtown with its second location.
Well, that's right. This is called the Cow Cafe. It's going into the 200 block of Harvey Street downtown there across the street from the county courthouse. It's owned by the 4 brothers who own the City Bites chain, which has had a location downtown in Leadership Square for about a decade.
Thanks very much, Ted Streuli, editor of the Journal Record.
My pleasure.
2 federal surplus programs are saving state and local government agencies millions of dollars. Many agencies may not be aware the programs exist.